As you allow yourself to relax even deeper, noticing the rhythm of your breath and how, with each exhale, you can release any tension that may remain, just allowing the weight of your body to melt into the surface beneath you, with every breath becoming more and more at ease, noticing how simple it is to let go and feel completely comfortable, completely at peace. And as you continue to breathe gently and calmly, you might begin to notice how your thoughts, your emotions, your state of mind, they shape your experience of life. Imagine how your thoughts are like the lens through which you see the world. Each belief you hold, every thought you think, colours your experience, influences your perception, and ultimately shapes the world that you live in. You may already begin to sense that when you let go of any limiting beliefs, you make space for new, empowering beliefs to emerge. And these beliefs, they begin to transform the way you experience the world, transforming your life piece by piece. And just like that, you realise you have the power to choose how you experience your world, moment by moment, belief by belief. And as you think about that, you might start to realise there's something deeply natural about the way you move towards pleasure and away from pain. Just like the pull of gravity or the warmth of the sun, you're drawn to what feels good. And you can begin to understand this natural movement towards what feels right allows you to find balance, to make the best decision, to shape your reality with more ease, more flow, because you now know contrast isn't a problem. It's a guide, a teacher that points you in the direction of growth, of greater pleasure, of greater peace. You may notice as you allow yourself to drift deeper into this space, how every experience you have, no matter what it looks like, is simply feedback. Feedback that helps you grow, that helps you learn. And in that, you're always growing, always evolving. Failure, it doesn't exist. They're only lessons, steps forward, ways to learn and improve. And with that realization, you may feel a lightness, a freedom, knowing you're always moving in the right direction. And as you think about how your state of mind influences your experience, you may notice how your body and your mind, they're in constant communication with each other. When you choose to relax your body, your mind follows. When you choose to adjust your posture, your mood shifts. When you change your breathing, you change the way you feel. And this awareness of how you control your own state is the key to everything. Because with every shift in your body, you unlock a new level of clarity, of energy, of empowerment. And as you become more aware of this power, of your body and mind, you can feel the pull of authenticity. How the more you accept and express yourself fully, the more others are drawn to you, like a magnet, naturally, easily, because they resonate with the energy that you radiate. And with that resonance, you begin to understand that the more you forgive, the more you accept yourself. And the more people will resonate with your energy. And in turn, that energy becomes a gift you give to the world. Now you might start to notice how reality is like a mirror, reflecting back what you put out. And as you realize this, you see that the energy you project, the beliefs you hold, the emotions you feel, they ripple outward into the world. And the world responds in kind. What you give is what you get. And the more you give, the more the world gives back. The more the universe opens up to you. And you begin to see how, when you shift from within, everything around you shifts too. You might feel a growing sense of curiosity, an openness to discover new things, new solutions, new perspectives. And as you feel this curiosity, you understand it's always there for you, guiding you to success. Because there's always options, always solutions just waiting for you to uncover, to explore. And with each new question, each new shift in perspective, you find new opportunities to take you further along your journey. And as you realise how powerful your communication is, how each word, each gesture, each moment of connection shapes the world around you. You begin to understand that the meaning of your communication is not in what you say, but in the response you get. That you build rapport as you listen, as you mirror, and lead with confidence. You create deeper, more meaningful connections. And you notice how that builds your presence, your impact. With each step, you begin to know deeply that true confidence comes from within. And the more you stop seeking validation from the external world, the more you begin to realize that your own self-approval is all that matters. Because when you give yourself the freedom to be you, without waiting for the world to tell you how to be, you create your own reality. You create your own happiness. And it feels like everything just started to get better and better. Now as you let go of the need to look for drama, to search for change outside yourself, you realize how this has always been a waste of time, a pointless loop of stress, worry and frustration. And just like looking in a mirror and waiting for the image to smile back at you, it's just a game that doesn't serve you. As you realize this, you can feel yourself releasing it, feeling lighter, freer, knowing you no longer need to search outside yourself for change. Instead, you decide to smile first. And as you smile, you can feel how everything begins to shift. The world starts to reflect your smile, your energy, your optimism. And you notice how, when you commit fully to creating your own empowered, happy, playful, positive reality, the world begins to catch up with you. With all your heart, mind and soul, you give yourself permission to live this reality. And with each passing moment, you'll notice it all gets better and better. And with this commitment, you feel the power of creating momentum within yourself, the power of self-motivation. And as you step into this, you realize this is the way forward, the way to create a better world for yourself and others. And with each step, you grow, you evolve, and everything just keeps getting better, naturally, easily. It just gets better and better.